to you live on your channel. Oh, yeah. This is the Going Deep show. Oh, yeah.
That's deep. That's deep. Very important to go deep.
And go deep. Going deep, deep, deep.
Yikes. Yikes.
Fighting for evil because good is dumb. Hi, guys. And girls, maybe, if you fucking are cool. This is the Going Deep show. Mr. Kleen, what's up?
Greetings, everyone, as usual.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the program where we're going to say some things that are going to make you mad. Uh-oh. Kleen, you noticed here, last episode I began talking about hollowing out my pee hole.
With a nail.
What did I do with that nail? That's right here. It's right here.
You're gonna nail yourself later?
I'm gonna use it as a toothpick throughout the program today, and then I'm gonna stick it in my pee hole. Then I'm gonna taste it later and see what it's like. What do you think of that? Dipsticks. What I have been doing though, you'll notice today, I'm getting fancy. I've been told I need to get more involved in my feminine side, so I've gotten a pink straw today.
I know. I thought maybe you just didn't want to get your stash wet or all creamy from your coffee.
My crustache.
Your crustache?
My crustache. It's a great thing having a crustache. No, what I've noticed is since I usually would drink about 10 cups of coffee a fucking day. Okay, so like the last couple of days I haven't had coffee. I've stopped because I noticed that I'm starting to stain my teeth, so I've been using whitening strips. Oh. Whitening strips. So I'm actually using this straw to get in touch more with my feminine side and deep throat. I've been deep throating the straw. What do you think of that, Kleen?
Well, that's
this is what the fags of the world would have us believe that this is. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need that. Deep throating things. I mean,
but they do say that that's a proper way of drinking soda or coffee. Mm-hmm. Because it won't stain your teeth as bad.
It will fuck the back of your teeth up and not the front of your teeth. And let's be real, who gives a shit if you have back teeth? No one cares.
Right.
All they care about is if you smile and you don't have a big old fucking gap in your tooth, you know, or they're not fucking like snaggled. You ever seen Jewel?
Yeah.
Jewel's hot, big tits and shit.
I would still fuck her.
Yeah. As long as she doesn't bite and chomp down on your fucking dick with those fucking snaggle teeth.
I would take the chance.
Fucking snaggles.
I would take the chance.
Kleen would take chances. Today we're going to offend some people. Go figure. No shit.
What's new?
There's you could randomly go back to all 1,600 episodes of this show, and you're gonna find some asshole who's gonna get butthurt about some fucking bullshit that we said the other day. Let me roll back. I got a message. I wrote this down. Wrote it in the virtual world. Okay. I was doing an old listen to the live stream at 8hole.com, and also coming to our new website. The live stream is going to get gobbled up. Everybody, if you think you can hear this shit for free, there's not going to be free shit for you anymore. Okay? Because what we've determined is anybody who wants to get butthurt about this shit, we're going to make them pay to get butthurt. If you pay to listen to my bullshit, and then you pay, and then you go in and you hear some shit you don't want to fucking hear, I'm sorry, you made the conscious decision to pay for the shit that you're hearing. I have no control over what you do with your fucking world if you decide to pay for the shit that I'm fucking saying. So I went back and I listened to the old episodes. Hat Trick is on her microphone on offsite. She's at her place. Angel Forrest, that fucking fag is in there in the studio here, and he brought in one of his buddies. Okay, so we're talking about there's this constant theme what you can get away with a girl. It was around the time when the end of the world was supposed to happen. Remember this back in 2012?
Yeah.
The end of the world is supposed to happen 2012.
The Mayan calendar.
It was a couple days before. And Hat Trick is talking about how when the end of the world happens, all she wants is like fucking 5 guys just fucking drilling her, and she's sucking on every dick in the room, and she's just fucking going to town on these guys. I mean, her quote, I believe, was, "I better be getting fucked. If the end of the world's happening, I better be getting fucked." So we all volunteer. We're like, we're bring it on, bitch. We're going to fucking fuck you. So the Forrest is like, "Can I have your mouth?" This is definitely what a gay guy would say. Can I have your mouth? No. Who doesn't go for the pussy first? Seriously. Who doesn't take, I had dibs on pussy.
Right. The first time.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You don't want the cream-filled one.
The mouth is great. Don't get me wrong. Okay. But if you're in a gangbang with fucking Hat Trick, and you have the options, you're going fucking vag first, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, more than likely.
With any woman, you're going vag first. I mean, Jesus Christ. So me, being the brilliant mind that I am, I'm like, I don't know, I might get in trouble. You know, I was still married at the time, 2012. So I said, "Can I just spit in your armpit and fuck that? Is that good? I could probably get away with that, right? I'm not making you feel anything. You're just fucking getting me off." That's the equivalent of titty fucking, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Some women have really sensitive breasts, though.
Red used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to be able to just squeak her nipples, man. She would fucking orgasm.
Oh, yeah. Same with Cooch. Cooch can get off from her.
Oversensitive clit, too. Yeah. Super oversensitive clit. That's why she didn't like me going down on her. Yep. That was one of the first points of contention here with this show was we were coming back from Grand Rapids, and she was talking about what you can't bring up on this show. Don't bring up my oversensitive clitoris on the show. I remember she was driving at one point, and I pissed her off so much she pulled over, got in my face, and said, "You will not bring up my sensitive clit on the show."
It's a very sensitive subject for her.
Next recording, first topic. Hey guys, you're not gonna believe what happened over the weekend. We're driving, having a conversation about Red's oversensitive clit. I literally said it verbatim. What she didn't want me to say. You can't tell me what you don't want to fucking hear. Because I'll just punch right through that shit and get on to the next thing you don't want to fucking hear, okay? After a while, she didn't give a shit. I could call her up right now. Hey, how's that oversensitive clit doing? You know what I mean? It's like, who gives a fuck?
Like, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Gosh, golly. Bringing up my clit again? What the fuck? Which was an interesting thing, because not to dive too far off on this tangent, when we had Brandi Love on the show, Red was at work. She gets home, and I was talking to Brandi Love about going down on her. And I said, yeah, she says I go a little crazy down there. I'm all over the place, going willy-nilly because of her oversensitive clit. I'm talking to Brandi Love about her oversensitive clit. And I'm like, let's bring her in. So Red comes in, sits in the sits down, and we talk to Brandi Love about our oversensitive clitoris. That's how far it came along there in that relationship.
That's good.
So it's good.
It blossomed.
Today, since I have been informed that I need to think about more women's things, we're going to talk about Kendall Jenner's vagina. Clean up on the screen here.
You think she has a sensitive clit?
Jesus Christ, man. My dick gets sensitive from gripping on it really hard when I look at her. Tell you that for fuck's sake. So let's scroll down here, Clean. Now don't look at that one yet, Clean. That's for future discussion.
That looks nice.
Kendall Jenner.
Oh, wow. That's some
camel toe.
That is some
Clean.
serious camel toe.
Look at this. This is what I want to, when I grow up, Clean, I want to be a photographer in Hollywood. Because what's your job? Your job title is to just walk around taking pictures of chicks' camel toe. What do you think of this shit?
It's definitely a hungry pussy. It's eating that.
She is eating that thing.
Eating that lycra.
Can I zoom in on this thing?
Leggings.
I don't know if I can zoom in on this thing. I really want to zoom in right in there and get up in them lips. She's got that seam line, I'm talking creeping right up into that thing too.
Yeah,
That's some interesting clit, some fucking vag right there. Am I right?
It is.
I have a song that we need to play. It's not even a song. I think it's just a tiny little clip. Let's see if Instagram will fucking do this, since they're monitoring and making sure that we're not seeing insensitive things. So this is a little loop that I believe the Jenner actually has put, or one of her fans has put on the interweb, and this talks about what we're describing here, her camel toe.
I'm Kendall Jenner. I got a vagina. I'm gonna explore that right now. Holy shit, I got a vagina. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna understand the inner workings of a woman.
My favorite. I love that.
Yeah. I'm Kendall Jenner.
Because let's be honest, she says the same thing that all guys think when they see her. Holy shit, she has a vagina, and then you look at it and she's gonna explore it.
I got a vagina. I'm gonna explore that right now. Holy shit, I got a vagina.
Exactly. I think that is the whole angle there.
Wasn't
Absolutely.
That was a white rapper I know that sang that, and he was like turning into different people.
I love that shit, man.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna understand the inner workings of a woman.
The inner workings of a woman. I'll tell you this right now. Beware. You start exploring the vagina. Next thing you know, they want them to think like you and shit. They want the brain stem to be the same as the. Don't get in there. Don't get duped into that using that. Don't be tempted, my friends. That vagina will fucking scare you, freak you out, make you do sorts of shit. You'll be like, wait a second now. What's your agenda now?
Right.
But attractive chick. Again, before we began this program here, we talked about watching the Kardashians back in the day, and we weren't allowed to really daydream about how awesome she was going to end up being, because she was like
way too young.
Remember, didn't we do the countdown with her?
I think we did, yeah, like until she turned 18 or something.
It was a countdown with her. I think one of the other ones was a countdown. Wally was very, very involved in the Emma Stone countdown.
Oh, yeah.
No, not Emma Stone, Emma Watson countdown.
Emma Watson.
That's the countdown. That's the countdown for sure. So
wasn't she in that Harry Twatter movie?
Yeah, Harry Twat action.
I just want to eat whipped cream off her stomach. That chick you're showing. Ooh.
Last episode, I talked about the places that download our program and listen to us all over the fucking planet. I see it. I love it. It's great. It encourages me to keep this shit going. And this morning I woke up and there was a story about Australia. Let me see here. Yeah, right here. Let me make this bigger for Kleen. Let me stroke this a little bit so Kleen can fucking read it.
Yeah.
Can you tell me when you can read it? No,
right there. I can read it right there.
Let's go bigger just to be safe.
I can read it easy now.
Okay, here's what we're going to keep going. Just because I can be this way and I can act like an idiot.
That's what I do.
According to research, Australian is the 4th sexiest country in the world. A title which edges, Australians over the US, New Zealand, and Germany in terms of sexy searches per person. Now, I don't recall ever doing a sexy search. Like, this is coming from Google data. And it's not just coming from Google data, the normal Google searches, because you know as well as I do, you can do... What is it? Is it private mode or whatever? As private mode, I believe is a Safari thing or something like that. Incognito. There you go. That's what it's called. Australia top Google's kink searches include BDSM, voyeurism, and threesomes. Meanwhile, the most Googled sex toys are fleshlight, dildos, and vibrators. We can't say we're surprised at the spread. That's clever. This writer is clever. Given the pandemic-induced alone time many have endured over the past 12 months. So the list goes like this. Here's what it is. Portugal is number 1. UK number 2. Ireland 3. 4 Australia. Sweden in number 5, 6 the Netherlands, Germany 7, US at 8, New Zealand and Denmark. Now,
I'm really shocked by Denmark being that far down, but then again, they're allowed to do all that crazy shit live. So they've got all those like prostitution, like red light districts and
so
stuff.
they don't even have to search it because it's just pretty readily available.
Walk downtown and it's there, you know.
To be honest with you, I'm shocked that Australia is so low because every time I think of Australians, I immediately kick to Elle Macpherson.
Oh yeah, sexy.
All the ladies on the planet love Thor. Isn't he Australian?
Right,
I don't know how many times Red would give me. She'd be like, "Yeah, you gotta." She loves Thor, makes her panties wet. I'm like, let's watch some Thor, get you fucking worked up, and have some
there
fun.
You go. How about Olivia Newton-John, the original Australian that everybody drooled over in Greece?
She's all fucking saggy and old now. Nobody gives a shit about saggy old vagina.
How about Kylie Minogue? She was pretty hot back in the day. She was
I think she's still pulling off, to be quite honest with you.
Is she?
I think so. With that in mind, being as far as the sexy, I need to know this right now. I need to know, where is this Dua Lipa from? Okay, because this is my new thing. This is Dua Lipa. I'm gonna Dua Lipa my fucking dick right in her Dua Lipa face, dude. Are you looking at this photo that I have up on the screen?
Yes,
right
I am.
The Dua Lipa panty shows what I call it. I think this is gonna be added to a screensaver somehow, some way. Because it's a good thing. So I don't know much about this chick. I know she did a sexy video or some shit with the Miley Cyrus. With her, dude. With her.
It's kind of hot.
It's kind of hot. For fuck's sake, dude, are you out of your mind? That's really fucking hot. I'm going to go to the shit list here. We have something called the shit list in our show notes. Now, Kleen, I want to kind of put you on the spot. You have had a couple of names for our new area on the Fallen website. And what I need to know is, you've come up with a couple of the names. Are any of them sticking out to you that you... I looked at them briefly.
I think the one that you brought up the other day was appropriate, the load.
I like the load, I think. Shoot your load. Yeah. Check out the load.
Makes sense.
Or the cleavage, I think, was the other two. The cleavage, because that's just something you kind of look at first, and that's the first thing you check out. Everybody go to check out the cleavage. I like that. I like how that sounds. I like how that sounds better than the load.
Yeah, go check out
our load. Check out our fucking load, dude. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's it, baby.
Take it. Wait a minute.
You call it the cleave?
The cleave? Let's see if Paralyzer's mom has anything to say about what we should call it. I think she says the brewery. The brewery. Here we go.
Play with your fucking nuts. They have a big, huge fucking cum load brewing in there.
Nuts. We just call it nuts.
Nuts. There you go.
That's where it all happens. Inside your balls.
Just call it balls.
Balls.
With a Z.
So here's what I'm gonna try to find this. I have this section of our shit list called Celebritards, and I may have gotten rid of Celebritards. Let me just. This is one thing I can do though. We have the technology to pull this shit off. I'm just gonna do search on Miley and hope that it
pulls it
dives right in. Miley Cyrus flexes muscle in halter top. No, that's kind of a good one. Here we go. Right here, baby. Right here. We have discovered it. Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa's Prisoner collab is a little raunchy. Oh,
nice.
I like raunchy. Do you like raunchy? It's a great word.
Oh, not at all.
That's the name of the feed.
I know, I'm joking.
Raunchy.
Raunchy. There you go.
That's it. We found it. Thank you.
There you go.
Or we just title it Dua Lipa. Everybody go check out Dua Lipa on our website.
Raunchy. Raunchy would be perfect.
So I have not seen this, Kleen. I don't know if it's going to be anything worthwhile, but we're going to watch this shit just because there's a chance that some dirty fucking shit's going to happen, man. Isn't that the reason you do anything? There's an opportunity for dirty shit to happen.
Well, that's what we hope.
Let's see. I think. Oh my god, that's fucking shit. If only she could stop fucking with her hair, she would be fucking primo.
Yeah.
Fucking shit, these bitches in this quarantine and the fucking hair. I gotta cut my hair. I'm bored. It's time to cut it. It's time to color it. It's time to put purple in it. It's time to put fucking pink in it. It's time to fucking put load in it. Put jizz in it.
You know, after a certain age, I think women should be disallowed from adding fucking purple and pink into their hair. You know, you're in your 40s or 50s, lady. Come on, give it a rest. You're not a teen anymore.
Give it a rest.
I love that.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Let's just take it easy.
You're taking something that looked all right and making it look trashy.
It's my favorite when I see the pictures of the skunk people.
Oh,
The skunk people for years. Now, me talking about hair is one thing because I have this crazy mop on my head. And here's how much maintenance and time goes into it. 0. Okay. I don't go get a haircut.
Me neither.
I let it grow. I technically can talk about this subject about not fucking with your hair because for years upon years, I literally have done the master. I'm the fucking master at not fucking around with your hair. Okay, but I don't like it. It doesn't look good. Listen, this hat I wear on my head in the mornings. It's there for a reason because it's a huge ass fucking poof. But the reason for having the hair I have, and Kleen, the reason for you being the bald motherfucker, besides that you can't grow the hair.
Yeah, right.
It's a fucking slut magnet. My long hair is slut fucking magnet.
Oh, yeah.
Slut magnet.
Oh, yeah, and I get just the opposite as far as I do draw a lot of women because some women have a bald man fetish.
They do. It attracts. It's that polarizing thing. Mm-hmm. I like the bald guy. I like the guy who's got the fucking huge ass long ass hair. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many times I went to the bar. It didn't matter if I was with a girlfriend or a ex-wife or whatever. Every time I was at a bar, some girl would come up and ask me or ask her or just not even ask, just start fucking touching my hair. Fucking gay guys have even asked. I was at a concert with Endo a couple years ago. And we're standing in the crowd, and some dude walks up, and he just starts touching the back of my hair, and he's like, "Your hair is glorious." I'm like, "Get the fuck off me, fucking faggot! Come on now, stop grabbing my ass."
Maybe he was tripping on E.
Stop fucking poking your boner into my fucking tramp stamp.
He was gonna smell your hair later, and
he was fucking. He was gonna jerk to me.
He was, yeah.
He was gonna totally jerk right off to me. So what do you know? You're fucking awesome. Fucking gay guys are jerking to you too. Nobody should be afraid of that. It's the world we live in. We gotta be sensitive to everyone. We got called out for being fag haters and gay haters and all this shit. What, gay bashing or homophobia? The proper term, homophobia.
No,
we're not.
We just make fun of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. You want to come in here and suck some dicks, man? Nobody's gonna stop you.
Right.
You're not gonna suck my dick. Let's make that fucking clear. I'm not going to say I'm not going to watch it, though. I'll tell you that. All right, let's watch Miley, though, whip her titties out and do all the shit that she's going to do, Kleen. We're going to describe this because this is a hot thing.
It's going to hurt my feelings.
What's that? You not getting your dick sucked by a gay guy?
No. Watching Miley all dance around all
why? Because you can't whip your dick out and start jerking to it?
Right. It's like watching a really good meal and you can't eat it.
All right, so what we're watching here is Dua Lipa. Here they're in a bedroom. It looks like they're starting to. Oh man, they're squeezing titties together, ass shots, ripped nylons, fucking blood. Oh, there's blood. Is that blood or cherries?
I think it's actually nail polish or something. I don't know.
Oh, this is raunchy. For all the things that they say about this is definitely raunchy. Oh, they totally fooled us. It was one of those where that fucking crazy guy goes. To be honest with you though, that's the part I would blow my load at right there.
Right there, where the
scary guy
zombie
comes up and
pops out?
scares you. Yeah, it's trying to scare Kleen on this one. I let him into this, and I was hoping that he would have all sorts of sexy shit to say, and then describe right at the point where the guy was gonna fucking come out.
Yeah, they're turning into zombies.
But the whole time you're sitting there going like, "Yep, this is about the time when I'd be half chubbed."
Yep.
And then
the zombie pops
you ever fucking been beaten down? And then this is a story from years ago that was the creepiest fucking shit ever. In the old studio, if you recall, I had a dual screen. I had an IMAX screen that hooked to a bigger screen. Uh-huh. That's actually the screen that it was there that you use. And how it worked was you would zoom in. You can zoom in on the web browsers. Mm-hmm. So I remember at one point bringing up a porno on the screen, and instead of kicking to live, to full screen on the screen, which would take over the other screen, for some reason I would just zoom in.
Right.
Well, these stupid fucking porn sites, they got all these goddamn ads
Right.
The worst of which I am going to talk about as soon as I'm done with this story because
You blew your load during an ad?
No, this is even creepier than that, dude. Okay, I'm watching this fucking porn. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Probably two fucking cougars fucking sucking a dude's dick in the fucking woods or some shit, you know. I was into that outdoor group shit. So I zoom in on this and it goes full screen. I'm sitting there. I'm going to this. But the ad had been pushed over to the second screen, that column of ads. Okay. And you know how these fucking sales people advertising all the fucking bullshit that works to interrupt your fucking time that you're trying to fucking jerk one down.
Right.
I'm watching this. I'm getting into it. I'm ready to go. At one point, an ad pops up on the side. And all it was the top of a girl's head. And all you could see was her eyes peeking at the bottom of my screen. So I'm just fucking going to town, just fucking going. And then this ad pops up. And it was distracting as fuck. I look over and it was like this girl is just sitting there staring at me while I'm fucking jerking.
He's like, you want to watch this, bitch?
Yeah.
You want to watch this?
So what do, Kleen?
He came all over the screen, all over her
I
eyes.
turned over and I just fucking shot it right in the fucking screen. That's why screen doesn't work that good. It's fucking load everywhere on that
That's
thing.
what the lines, yeah, it explains everything now.
There's so many goddamn loads on this screen.
Load-alicious.
I cleaned up in here last night before the music show happened. And I went to town, Clorox, fucking wipe shit, walking it all, everything, man. Vacuum, dust, the whole nine. And I look at what's on, and I'm like, I don't want to touch this fucking thing. Holy shit, there's all sorts of DNA on this. Fucking crazy. Have you been to X Hamster lately?
Yeah, I actually checked it out a couple days ago.
I need you to tell me, what is the ad that keeps popping up in front of all of the X Hamster videos? Do you remember?
I don't.
It's this, like, I can't remember what the fucking name it is because every time an ad pops in front of me, I deliberately say, don't fucking remember that. Fuck them. But it's like some Snapchat app or some fucking bullshit that's porn related. But how they get you is, or how they make you, like, I'm constantly appalled by it because the first shot is a woman, big fat black chick. No, she's white. Big fat white chick. And she's dressed, but she's sitting there and she's dancing around.
Oh, yeah, they're jumping around. It's like a TikTok version of adult TikTok version.
Right. Then she jumps up.
And she's naked.
She jumps up, hits the ground. The earth shakes. My phone falls out of my hand. And then it breaks because she's so fucking fat. And then I pick it up, and then it's her dancing there on the screen naked. And then I vomit all over my broken phone because the fat bitch knocked it out of my hand, first of all, breaking it. And then she's so fucking awful looking because she has like layers upon layers of flabber. It's like the worst. But then each incremental girl that comes up in this ad gets better. So by the time you're going to skip it, you can tell what they have done is, well, we know that we can't, we're not going to allow them to skip it for like 7 to 8 seconds. So let's load it up. Let's make it top heavy. Top heavy on that fatty at the beginning, because then we can't make them. Because I'll tell you one thing right now, if I saw that ad and it was skip right now, I would hit my screen so fucking fast to get away from that shit. She jumps up, she's naked. You're just like, oh, it was worse than seeing that scary guy that I tried to scare you.
It made the second girl look that much better, but she was pretty good looking.
Oh, yeah.
But
then
she looked like a goddess.
By the time the third one gets on there, you're like, damn.
Maybe I'll stick around for a little bit and watch this.
Right, exactly. So what happens is they get better incrementally, and then by the time you're ready to skip, you're like, maybe I don't want to skip this. And you can tell his strategy. They're not putting fatso at the end when you can skip it.
Exactly.
Does this not offend women? This should be an offensive thing to them. They're using you and your big fat fucking ass to sell
as
porno.
A speed bump to slow us down from skipping the ad.
Yeah, man. So I'm about to edge one out. That's what I do. I'm thinking about hot chick. Gonna go. Fatty. Come right back down.
Right.
Come right back off that shit. You know? That's how it works. So yeah, I've been there. It's my new site now. It's my new fave site to go to. I'm trying to think what I watched there recently. It's always a good thing to do to wrap up. You can never fully appreciate being a man than narrowing in on your preferences as far as it comes. Now you said last time I brought this up how they don't really. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's not figuring out what you like. It's just a smorgasbord of random bullshit in there.
It is.
Which I think is good and bad, but you know, in the past, Pornhub would be like, oh, he's into threesomes outside.
Yeah, but the only thing wrong with Pornhub
outside.
is all they have is fucking MILF and fucking stepmother porn.
Mm-hmm.
Stepbrother, stepsister, step this, step that.
Which, you know, we've talked about this in the past, so that category was strong.
It's way overplayed nowadays.
It's overplayed, but you wonder if it's overplayed because that's all they fucking had there. I mean, that is the main site.
Yeah.
That's the Google of porn. Pornhub is.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about doing a parody of the Pornhub logo for the GDS.
There you go.
Pornhub, the GDS, making it look exactly the same. Making it look just exactly the fucking same. I think that's a good.
That's funny.
That's what's coming on the old store site. So we haven't really promoted or told anybody to go to the site. So where you got to go get some Kleen gear, man.
Well, yeah, they should check out the merchandise store at goindeepshow.com and scroll down a little bit. It'll say shop merchandise, and you can get all kinds of stuff there.
I think the shop button is actually right at the top. It's like the second one in. And this leads me into what I wanted to talk about with the locals selling their meat and shit. We talked about this before we began the show. I like selling my shit with my logo on it. I'll give you that T-shirt, all that crap. Where I have a little reservations about anything. This goes back to listening to Howard Stern. Howard Stern could have made fucking billions just on merchandise alone. And he made the conscious decision not to fucking do that, because then he's just peddling fucking gear and shit. I don't like when people steer off of what they do and what they do okay or well, even great. You steer away from that for a split second and talk about, like, you know, something that is not quite as. What are you laughing at? Clean's got something to say.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking it'd be funny if we had a meat stick of our own, or a bratwurst called the Paralyzers Package. No, I'm just laughing. I know. I was just laughing.
As long as we can have some chick come in here and deep throat that fucker.
There you go.
There you go.
That'd be appropriate.
Deep throat that. I said before we began today's episode that I am willing to sell things, Kleen. I thought my diarrhea butthole sniff opportunity is a prime time chance for somebody to come in here and sniff some butthole.
Serious fetish.
Yeah. I even said, hey, man, you know, I thought about it as I was taking a break. Maybe the nail that I was using to pick my teeth, that's going to go in my pee hole later on. It could be something. We could put that on the web. I mean, we're in a world now. You can literally sell anything.
Right. We'll shit our pants and sell you our underwear.
Kleen tried to sell his fucking farts years ago. Yeah. He had purchasers.
I know. We didn't set up the PayPal right.
Dirty Horse sell their nasty fucking underpants all the time. And they spritz their little scents on them. They put them on for 2 seconds. As long as if they're creaming in them. I want to see that little stain, you know?
Right.
You've seen that stain before. When you see the stain in a chick's panties, are you like, ugh? Are you like, oh, she was fucking turned on?
Yeah, I like the second version.
My ex used to catch that every once in a while. I'm like, oh, that bitch was fucking wet. Yeah. Wet that day. Gotta like that wetness. Wetness is good, I think. What you think?
I totally agree. Makes it slip and slide a lot easier.
Kleen, it's time. Wait a minute here. I gotta make sure where everything is on point here. Right? Because we're about to end this thing. It's time for Final Words with Mr. Kleen. Today's episode of Final Words Today's episode of Final Words is brought to you by the Red Eye Sex Robot. When that dumb twat stops blowing you, which is all the reason that you got with her, she fucking sucked your wiener once or twice. But when that shit ends, it's time to grab your Red Eye Sex Robot. Dive into that fucker. Load that thing up with your shit. Shitloads of loads and loads of shit. Kleen, tell us your final words.
Well, that was very inspiring. Mine won't be as inspiring. As usual, clean it if it's dirty. And if it's dirty, do it twice.
Hail Satan. Praise the Dark Lord.
I'm the kid. This is Going Deep Show. We appreciate you guys tuning in and checking us out. We say a lot of dumb shit here. If you've made it this far, you may be one of us. Or you're just an asshole who hasn't figured out how to turn your fucking radio off yet. Those are our favorite kind of people. The ones who get upset but continue to listen. They need more reasons to get fucking pissed about shit. So, we salute you.
Listen to 1,000 more episodes and you'll really get pissed.
Yeah, well shit. This has been around for a little while. We started this thing 6 months ago. Well, we got 6 months ago we started this bullshit.
We've got 30 episodes.
We got 30 shows in. We did it. All right, everybody. Till the next one, motherfuckers.